According to the South African College of Applied Psychology, an estimated 1.2 million learners are bullied at some stage of their school career. A Kimberley-based mother says her 10-year-old has been bullied because of her dark skin color. She says her daughter would come home with bruises all over her body.
We had found out this year that my daughter has been beaten every single day since last year up until now. My daughter she got death threats. She got threatened of what would happen to her family should she ever speak out, as these children who did these things to her gathered more children at school to do these things to her. My daughter's marks came down to 1s and 2s. That is how dramatically everything went down.
South African College of Applied Psychology also mentions that bullying can lead to depression, suicidal thoughts, low self-esteem, and health problems, among others. The victim's mother says her child is now isolating herself since the bullying started.
My daughter has suffered emotional abuse, physical abuse, mentally she was abused. She comes home, she don't communicate to no friends, she don't communicate to nobody. She comes home, she goes to the room, she isolates herself.
The emotional mother has pleaded with the Department of Education to address bullying in schools. She says she wouldn't want any other parent to go through the trauma that her family has experienced.
I could see what it's been doing to my child. So today I'm just asking, as a parent, for the department to do justice to my child. I'm just asking for justice. I don't mean to fight. All I want is justice. Because like I said, I don't think any parent or any child for that matter needs to go through the trauma my daughter has gone through.
An expert in therapy explains the short and long-term effects of bullying.
I think the impact is immense and highly underestimated, because people usually think that it's just a mere rite of passage within schools and growing up. However, this is absolutely not the case. I think if I can only touch on a few effects it has on a person, in the short term it relates to poor concentration in class, poor school attendance, and even self-harming behavior. If I think about some of the long-term effects, it can be mental health issues, anxiety, depression, even difficulty maintaining a healthy relationship with others, because the person is so consumed with the anxiety and the fear of falling victim to bullying behavior.
With so much bullying taking place in schools, experts say some practical steps can help combat bullying.
I think a practical way of implementing this is by making use of the buddy system within schools, creating an anti-bullying zone, reporting methods that enable children that feel completely victimized to have a voice without being exposed, like an anonymous bully box where you can report that you are being bullied.
In a written statement, the Northern Cape Education Department says the Code and Conduct policy for all public schools are aligned with the South African Schools Act. The department says this matter is currently under investigation and disciplinary processes will be followed. It adds that measures will be put in place to mitigate the scourge and prevent such incidents in future. Karabo, Siyoko, SABC News, Kimberley.